Oh my god, mugs.
That's cute.
Dad mugs.
Haley mentioned earlier that she wrote a little email to him.
I did. Hi guys. Welcome back to So It Went Like This.
We preach self-love, but we hate ourselves.
Welcome to our new podcast.
Hi.
Oh my god. It's called So It Went Like This hosted by Haley Jenkins
And Abby Kimball.
and Abby Kimball, the iconic duo.
I love you.
No, you don't.
I do.
I know.
You're queen. Okay. Anyways, so we met in school and we just kind of connected.
We did.
Now
We were like,
friends.
you, me, best friends? Yes.
You, me, podcast, best friends forever.
Yes.
Okay.
Forever. For
Yeah.
lifers.
For
For
lifers.
lifers.
Okay.
Oh,
So we started this podcast because we feel like we have a lot to talk about and we can help people.
It'd be so much fun, like, helping people.
Yeah. We both struggle with mental health and eating disorders, so that will obviously be topics.
Yeah.
Also, relationships of all kinds. School and personal life. We'll be talking
Yeah.
about that too.
Honestly,
Fun.
anything and everything. We'll just
Yeah.
dabble into a little bit of everything. We're gonna go on a lot of tangents, so just be
Yeah.
like ready to like make sure you can follow along.
We go off topic very easily.
For sure. We have in our bio to spice it up. Buckle up. We're going off topic.
I thought that was cute.
I feel like we need that on a shirt.
That's cute.
Just be like, buckle up.
Mugs.
Merch. Oh my god, mugs.
That's cute.
Dad mugs.
Oh,
Bitch.
okay.
Stickers.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Get on that, assistant. I'm just kidding.
Haley, how has your week been?
It's been okay. Stressful. I mean, I feel like I've said this every time that we've tried to record this episode, but there have been worse weeks. But it's been going fine.
Yeah. Same. It's been really stressful just finalizing and trying to get everything organized for this podcast.
Yeah.
But also having school and personal life and everything to
Yeah.
deal with.
Exactly.
But we're here. Welcome to the first episode.
Yes.
We're gonna have fun.
We are gonna.
This is gonna be great.
This is gonna be. If this is successful, I will finally have something to like say that I've done.
Oh my god,
That's so cool.
girl,
Maybe that's just my head telling me I'm not good enough.
you are good enough. I love
But that's
you.
what we're gonna talk about today.
Yeah,
I keep on smelling the deodorant, and it actually smells so good.
I know. Today's topic is mental health.
I thought you were about to say men. I was like, when the heck did this come
Switching. We're switching it up.
in? Switching it up.
We're talking about mental health and our stress surrounding the podcast this week.
Oh yeah.
So,
Sorry, yawning.
Haley, do you want to go first? Just a little background about your mental health.
All right. So since this is the third time we've tried to film this episode, I was basically saying that, this is like our personal kind of experiences with mental health. So, I was kind of referring back to when it all started, and that was in 8th grade when I was scrolling through TikTok, obsessing over Chase Hudson, and social media
Lil
name
Huddy.
was Lil Huddy. Lil Huddy, not Little Huddy, but Lil.
Lil.
L-I-L.
L-I-L.
Huddy. Ew, I literally sat for hours and watched his YouTube videos. I thought he was so hot. Actually, I'm pretty sure I like triple watched them.
He's a...
Kind of an F-boy. Actually, very
No,
much.
Very much so.
But like, he is very, well,
No,
no.
he's not.
He's very talented, I think.
With what?
Actually, you're right.
Girl, he doesn't do anything.
Actually, never mind.
He
No,
dances
he
on
just-
TikTok. Okay, maybe let's not go that hard on TikTok dancers. I mean,
They're not really special.
maybe.
Actually,
That's for a different episode. We can rant about
wait,
TikTok.
no. Actually, let's cancel all of them.
Okay.
Let's just be the only famous people.
We're not even famous, girl.
Oh, wait. I forgot. We're not even famous yet. Hey,
Um,
yet. This is going to go places. It's going to go somewhere.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, girl.
Okay, so speaking of Chase Hudson, Haley
Wrote.
mentioned earlier that she wrote a little email to him.
I did, but I'm not gonna read this email again because if I do, and the audio cuts out again, I'm going to be very irritable and probably throw everything in my path.
Maybe little Huddy is...
Mateo, stop.
He doesn't want this
Just
podcast.
put up a mug with the thing on it.
So now we have mugs that we're gonna have. We should order them.
They're $7.48.
No, absolutely not.
They're $7.
Boy, we have to order those in bulk though. Boy. All right. So, yes, I wrote an email to Chase Hudson when I was 14.
About what, Haley?
About
Talk to
I
me.
mean, you know,
Talk to me,
talk to
Haley.
me, express your feelings.
Yeah, tell me about this email.
Well, I was a desperate little girl.
She was a hopeful little girl.
I was. No, I really thought I could even be noticed by this person. He wasn't even big at the time. He had like max like 100K. I mean, like that's still big, but like
That's big, but compared to what he has now,
like that's nothing.
yeah,
He only got caught from Charlie. Come on now.
that's true.
Anyways, that's a whole other topic.
How do we feel about Charlie?
Well, I don't hate her.
I kind of feel bad.
I don't hate her, but like I also don't like love her, you know?
I think she started with good intentions, but now she's just sucked in.
Yeah. No, for sure. Anyways, so I wrote an email to Chase Hudson about maybe possibly attending my 14th birthday party. Now keep this in mind. A TikToker, borderline celebrity, attending a small town
14-year-old.
14-year-old's birthday party. Literally no life whatsoever. Like that's not even, I don't know how I even thought that was possible.
The email was cute though.
The
And I
email
wish you
was-
would read it.
Reread it.
Yeah, let's.
Is the audio working, sound guy?
Okay, perfect. I
don't
don't know.
Okay, so to Chase Hudson, to Chase at vividmanagement.net is his email. Well, was his email, sorry. The subject is kind of a weird request. ... The ellipsis though.
Mm-hmm.
Not the ellipsis. Literally, okay, that's okay. Okay, ready? Hey, sorry, this is pretty unprofessional. But I think you're pretty cool, and I'm turning 14 in a few months, and I was kind of wondering if you would maybe attend
Here we
a
go.
grungy / 90s birthday party.
There it is.
There it is.
That's the embarrassment.
This whole
Also,
thing is the embarrassment.
you saying this is kind of unprofessional is also very embarrassing.
Okay, and very unprofessional, and
What profession were you trying to keep up with?
literally, exactly, I don't know what my intentions were. Literally, like, even me writing, me typing this. Okay, let's just talk about how the first letter of hey isn't even capitalized.
Oh, you were trying to be that type of person.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Okay, I was literally unprofessional from the beginning.
Yeah.
was before-
Also, the topic having ... in it.
Okay, also very unprofessional.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, continuing. I understand if you don't feel comfortable attending. I totally understand. Literally, he probably thought he was gonna get like kidnapped and raped.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why, that's probably why he didn't even like acknowledge it.
Well, if you're a
Well.
bigger celebrity, are you going to go to a 14-year-old grungy 90s birthday party?
I would. I'd feel so bad. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Actually,
That's like
I'd
charity
probably-
work. That's like Make-A-Wish for free. You're doing that for free.
Oh my god! Wait, can we just talk about that for a minute? Like, if you were to like be chosen as like a kid for a Make-A-Wish,
Mm-hmm.
what would you wish?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question.
Right?
I don't know. I'd probably want to go on a vacation, honestly.
I
I don't.
probably-
There's
yeah.
nobody that I really want to meet.
I think I'd go to Bali for like a month.
I would go to Vermont and stay in like a house that is like completely isolated
God.
in the mountains. Like the water's beautiful, sunrises.
Oh my god,
Hello.
Oregon.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I would go to Vermont if I was a Make-A-Wish kid.
I'd go to Vermont now.
Or
Pack our bags. Let's go.
okay, I wanted a tree house. I've always wanted a tree house ever since I was little. I would
Really?
ask for a tree house. Scratch Vermont.
Really?
I want a tree house.
You want a tree house?
Oh my gosh. Do you remember that guy that used to build tree houses?
Yes, and make them like
What was his
extraordinary
name?
and
Pete?
like. Oh wait, Pete.
Was his name Pete?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
Pete. I only remember Pete the cat, the blue cat.
who?
I'm like, who? Who? The blue cat on like the books that you used to read in like second grade.
Oh, Pete and
Pete the cat.
Pete the cat.
Pete the cat. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
you tree houses.
I've always wanted a tree house, but I want like a cool one. I
Really?
don't really want one of those like modern ones. I want like a fairy tale one,
Like one with like.
like
Oh my
one
God.
with like little vintage furniture in it.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Books. Oh,
Girl.
I might live in a tree house in Vermont.
my
Oh my god. I'm gonna live in a tree house
In Vermont.
Vermont, the middle of the mountains.
Please.
I will have a little farm with lots of animals. I'm gonna have wildflower gardens.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna
Haley?
live in like Tinkerbell. Tell me why I wanted to be Tinkerbell when I was younger.
Oh my girl, me too. My mom bought me a pair of shoes with the little pom poms.
Shut up. That's
Girl,
so
you best
cute.
believe I rock those every day to
She
preschool.
said you best believe.
every
But they're the plastic
day.
ones.
I think so.
Oh my gosh. That literally straight up nostalgia. Like the plastic heels.
Yes.
My feet didn't fit in them. My feet were
Mine
flat.
didn't either.
They'd like hang out the sides.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, Mom, my feet hurt. Like, I wonder why.
I would get into those princess dresses though.
Oh yeah.
And the tiara.
I wore one. I think I wore one for like a few days straight one time.
Dress up was so fun.
It really
I feel like
was.
Since we're older, dress up's kind of like an everyday thing we do. Like for school, like we get up, do our makeup.
No, sure, yeah. Maybe that's like.
But like if I didn't have to go to school, I would not do anything that I do.
I want to play dress up with everything. Like, anyways.
I love Halloween because of dress up.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's so fun. You get to
And then-
be somebody else for a night.
Isn't that like toxic or something? Like, wouldn't it be like, I don't know. I mean, because I totally want to be a person that goes around killing people with an axe.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Do you want to be Lizzie Borden together?
Yes. That's
She
iconic.
actually terrifies me.
She's a queen though. We love her.
Well, she's dead. So.
Actually,
she's dead. So are her parents, because she.
okay. Yeah, she
Anyways, so
she off them.
basically, yeah, this email was just like about me being a desperate little teen, wanting Chase Hudson to attend my birthday party.
Yeah, I feel like when we were little, we all fangirled over somebody.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Justin Bieber. Do
Yeah.
you want to tell us about the folder?
girl, I was a complete fangirl for Justin Bieber. I had a purple pen with a heart on the tip of it, and it was a little picture frame, right? I had a birthday cake of course, it was Justin Bieber, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I cut out a picture of him. It was like, I don't know, something plastic for my birthday cake. I cut it
yeah.
out and I put it in the top of the pen.
Oh, that's so cute,
Girl. And then my friend at the time bought me a Justin Bieber folder. I use that every day.
Oh yeah.
You best believe it was my favorite.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
No, literally, I was the same way. I made out probably with my Justin Bieber poster a lot. My mom never knew. Oh, I also had a shirt. How creepy is that, having a shirt with somebody's face on it?
Yeah, I had one too.
Like, it was so ugly too. It was like purple.
Oh my gosh, purple sparkles.
And then like checkered like background paint
Yes.
splatter, and then like his big face
Oh
like
my
right on my
gosh.
stomach
Haley, yes.
with like neon like shapes, hearts, and like stars, yellow stars.
Yes.
Ew. Ugh.
It's
I remember-
embarrassing now, but we felt like this shit when we were little.
We
Wearing
did. I literally thought that I was the coolest kid wearing. I probably wore that shirt to school like 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh yeah.
People thought that I probably didn't.
Oh my god,
shower.
I had these pair of jeans. They were my favorite jeans. Now
Yeah.
let me tell you, I wasn't a dirty kid that went to school and like my clothes stunk or whatever.
no.
But I had these pair of jeans. I would wear them every day in kindergarten.
Really?
Every single day. I loved them.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't wear a plaid skirt with a cheetah print top.
Oh no, not the
Yeah.
mixed patterns.
My mom let me wear that.
I feel like you would kind of kill though.
No, it was so
was
bad.
bad?
It was like,
Was it one of those long skirts?
no, it was like
Oh.
short. Ugh. It's like I had like a bunch of them. They were just like
really?
short-ish. Let me see if I can find a picture. How did we get on this topic?
I don't know. We're supposed to be talking about mental health. See, this is what we're talking about when we say
This
we
is
go
what
off
started
topic.
it all.
Okay. So,
All right, so basically, my mental health kind of went to crap when I was in 8th grade. But it's okay because, I mean, not really actually. Kind of sucked. I just saw people on TikTok, and I'd want to be them, and it wasn't even realistic or anything,
yeah.
you know. But I also glamorized it too. I remember like when I had my emo phase, quote unquote, it was like I thought like emo was like being like starving yourself and
Yeah.
like wearing dark clothing.
I feel like at the
Like-
time though, it was. It
Yeah.
was kind of like the skinny, dark stuff.
Kind of like goth look, and that's what I kind of. Ew, I drew the hearts on my face.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
I know. It was actually so bad. I wanted to be an anime girl.
Oh.
No.
Did you
Yeah.
actually?
Yes, and I wore like the striped shirt under
Oh
like,
my
t-shirt.
gosh. See, I feel ouch. I just burned myself in the candle.
Oh,
I feel like I went through an emo phase, but it wasn't as hardcore emo as you may think. Like I wore like black jeans, those like scary boots.
oh my god.
Not like the scary ones, but
Not
like
this.
emo boots. Like yeah. But I wore jeans all the time. Like when I was younger,
Yeah.
because I was so insecure about my legs.
That's
It
what
would
I
be
wear.
like 100 degrees outside, and
Oh,
I would
yeah.
be in black jeans.
Same. I do that now. Like I can't wear any other pants except for leggings, and I wouldn't wear leggings before. I just started wearing leggings recently because
Really?
because I hated how I looked, like how my legs looked.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, I only wear jeans and leggings. Partially, honestly, it's not even because like anymore. It's really not because like we're not really allowed to wear that stuff anymore. And also, I just don't find it cute to wear,
Yeah.
like flattering, like on me, especially the stuff that we have to wear at school.
Yeah.
Like,
The same colored shirt every day.
yeah, what the heck?
Like, we can't really do anything fun with our bottom half.
No.
Jeans, whatever. I feel like we should step up our style.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I kind of glamorized it. I thought that, like it was cool to like not eat, to like be sad all the time. I like had a whole playlist dedicated to like Little Peep,
Oh.
Suicide Boys, Lil Tracy.
See, I was more of a Panic at the Disco girl.
Yeah.
Melanie Martinez.
Yes, her too.
Yeah, that's what I grew up on.
Yeah,
Panic
same.
at the Disco and Melanie Martinez. That tells you all you need to know about me.
Literally. No, but and now I still struggle with mental health, and I struggle with not feeling like good enough, or not feeling worthy enough, or like not feeling ill enough for like help.
Yeah.
I always try to like compete with everybody else that has like a mental illness,
Yeah.
and it's always like I'm not as sick as them, so it needs to, so I can't get help.
Yeah.
Can't get the help that I need. When in reality, everybody's feelings and everybody's we're all on like a spectrum.
Yeah.
And
We're all on our own journey.
Yeah, exactly. We're all on a journey, and every journey every journey has the the opportunity to save a life.
Yeah.
And
That's a good way of putting it.
yeah, and I guess like I just kind of struggle with that a lot. Also, overthinking a lot. I that's been really, like, I usually struggle with that a lot.
Yeah.
Overthinking.
Oh my gosh, me too.
And it'll be over the stupidest stuff too.
Yeah, but I feel like our minds work like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone's mind, but I feel like some people have it more severe than others. But again, like all of our feelings are valid, and like, we're all in our own journeys, and that's what is like. That's what we really want to talk about on here.
Yeah.
Because it's okay.
And then lastly, I also struggle with my anxiety. It's not as bad as it used to be, but ever since I started dating my boyfriend and I've taken my meds, it's been a lot better.
That's good.
In some aspects. I still get anxious just over like the stupidest stuff. Like when I have to drive,
Oh yeah.
I'll like feel like I need to throw up.
Yeah.
Like my mom, she told me to pull her car around back the other day, and I literally wanted to hurl. I was so anxious. It was like kind of ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
When I drive, have you ever been like so focused that you're not focused at all?
Yeah. Like I feel like
that's me when I'm driving.
really, yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't pay attention because I'm so focused.
And then I find it so everything that I'm anxious about. It's like once I do it, because like I'm forced to do it. It's like I'm on like this high, and like I just want to keep on doing it.
Yeah.
It like feeds my like my dopamine or something.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Anyways, how about you?
So I remember being really young and having bad thoughts about myself. Like I was younger and I used to cheer for my brother, and it was picture day, and I felt like my I just felt really bad because I didn't look like the other little cheerleaders in their uniforms. But and then it really started to get bad like 7th, 8th grade. My stepmom was introduced into the picture, and she pressured me into diets and stuff like that. So I kind of took on her traumas, and they became mine.
Gotcha.
So, and like I still struggle with it. But yeah, mine definitely started off more as a binge, and then the bullying and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I was introduced to the diets, of course I wanted to be like as small as I could get.
Yeah.
But even at my smallest, I still wasn't happy. So I think that's something important to note, that no matter what size you are, you're still going to be upset with yourself.
Yeah, I feel like it's like human nature though to like criticize yourself more than others.
Yeah.
Which is so odd.
For me, it was when I finally got down to the size that I thought was okay, acceptable. I started the clothes not looking right on me started to be my main issue rather than the size that I was. But still, like, telling like people your size is like so, like, for me at least, it's so triggering. And it's not really that big of a deal, but like if I want like a t-shirt that's baggier, because I feel more I feel more comfortable in baggy clothes.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's just a lot of shame to sizes.
Yeah. When in reality, like, even at my smallest, when I did have anorexia, it was like, what the heck? What? Anyways, when I did have anorexia, it was like, I was almost like shameful of like ordering, like, online, like ordering like an extra large or like a large.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted like a baggy t-shirt, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I really don't like wearing baggy clothes as much just because it makes me feel bigger and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm very much obsessed over being thin, and I've gone to like extremes with that. I cut like all of my shirts, and my mom is always asking me like, hey, like, why are all your shirts cut? Like, do you have any shirts that aren't cut? And I mean I do, but like I only do it really for just like self reassurance that I'm not, you know, gaining this weight back
Yeah.
or like gaining weight. And like, I don't know.
I feel like also when like when ordering your clothes at home online, you're alone, right? So
Mhm.
nobody sees your sizes, but they're like for me, I'm like always worried about like my shirt being left out and someone seeing that size.
Yes, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Like it's a very bad thing, but I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can just put it away, or I'll fold this shirt a different way so you can't see it.
I used to not, like when schools would like do like spirit wear
Yeah.
sales, I used to not get any
Yeah.
just because I didn't want anybody to know my size.
Yes.
Yeah. Which sucks.
And I feel like it's okay for like a skinny girl. There's no shame in being skinny or anything, but I feel like it's okay for a skinny girl to be like, yeah, I want a size large, but as soon as someone that is actually a size large is like, yeah, I want a large, it's like, you're fat.
Yeah, exactly.
At least in my head.
No, yeah,
I feel
and
like, I don't know.
I totally get that. Yeah, and it's just so messed up because it's literally just how clothing is made. Like, I heard this quote like a few days ago. Clothes aren't made to fit, or you're not made to fit
Yeah.
clothes. Clothes are made to
yeah.
fit you,
Yeah,
or something like that. Or
Yeah.
did you tell me that?
I think so.
You did.
Yeah, like your clothes are supposed to fit you. You're not supposed to fit your clothes.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Like in reality, it's just a letter printed on a shirt back.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
It has
more
nothing
than
to
that.
do with your worth or anything about you.
Exactly.
Like your size. Your sign.
Yeah.
Your size doesn't define you at all.
Yeah, I know what you meant. But it's like your shoe size.
Yeah.
Like, no, I feel like, I mean, not that people aren't insecure about like their shoe size, but like
Yeah.
you don't have any control over
Yeah.
how big your feet are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do, like if you break them, if you chop them off, or like if you but like you don't have any control over it.
Yeah.
And I feel like people don't apply that the same with your body. Like, of course, there's things that you can do to be smaller or larger, like, or
Mm-hmm.
but do you really need to? Like, that doesn't define who you are as a person. It doesn't define how much you're worth.
Yeah.
And
when we say this, we're not talking about like losing weight in a healthy way. Like it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like starving yourself or making yourself throw up or taking laxatives or something like that, like that's when it's an issue and you need to get help.
Right.
Because we all deserve to be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Haley,
Abby,
how have you been feeling and how have you been managing your stress with this podcast?
oh goodness. It's been stressful.
Yeah.
Not the worst, but I feel like this week went by fast, but also was like slow because I was just looking forward to getting the podcast
to
started.
Saturday. To today.
Yeah, today.
Yeah. What are like your main stresses?
Honestly, before we started this, I was really stressed about following through, getting cold feet.
Yeah.
Like we just spent all this time. We just spent like all this money on
effort.
Yeah, and effort and just like a lot put into this. It's like I didn't want to like get cold feet and be like, just kidding, don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is something I want to do. It's just I tend to I don't tend to, because it's not that I'm not committed. It's just like maybe I'll just like have this thought and I'll be like, oh wait, I'm not. It's
actually not
worth
gonna
it.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little stressed about I don't know, because we only go to the same school for half a year.
Yeah.
So
And I'm terrible at answering my phone.
yeah, she is. She'll answer me back after like 7 hours. I'm like, okay, girl. I had like 3 mental breakdowns and everything, and you come to your phone, you have like 50 videos of
I
me
literally
ranting
feel
to
so
you.
bad.
No, don't feel bad.
No, I do. I'm like,
I
Abby,
do-
like, always answering
I
my
feel
text.
bad sending you so many like
No.
cuz I got to update you like every
Don't
few
ever.
hours.
Don't ever feel
I'm
bad.
like, girl, this happened, then this,
Then
and
this.
then this.
I feel you.
Um,
Honestly, I'm scared of like what this kind of holds too.
yeah.
Like, if it's gonna take off and be something big. Not that I want it to be like something big, but I just want it to be. I don't want it to like be the dream, but like I want it to be the dream. You know, like I
Yeah.
want it to be something. But there's a bird that just came.
Yeah, I feel like this is our way of sort of coping with
Yeah,
everything.
we can be like our own therapists.
Yeah.
I feel like getting it out honestly will help.
Yeah, for sure.
And talking to like an audience.
Yeah, and I
What
want to
if
be
we
able
can
to
help
I
people?
want to be able to help
Me
people.
too.
Everything.
Also, people are gonna. I mean, people regardless are gonna say stuff about like our
Of course.
podcast. Like people are gonna think that this is stupid and that we're just like some like teenagers and it's just a teenage phase.
Yeah, waste of money.
Yeah, it's a
whatever.
waste of money. It's a waste of
Whatever, yeah.
time. Like, but we want this to work.
Yeah, to us it's something that we actually like we bond over this stuff.
Yeah.
And we have a lot in common, so just a place to dump it.
Yeah, literally. This is our private story.
Actually.
Yeah.
No, it is. Okay, I don't want people to like I don't know. I don't want to be viewed differently
I know. Me either.
cuz I feel like we'll get really open on here and I'm not a very open person with people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want people to come up to me and like talk to me about stuff that I came out. Like I don't want to talk to you. Like if I'm not friends with you, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to Abby.
No, you like I'm not going to be mean,
No,
but like if I literally don't know you at school and you can talk. Actually, yes, please talk to me.
No, I know what you mean. Like, you don't just want people like coming up and being like, "Oh, you did this and you
Yes.
did like yes."
It's like, "Oh, wait." Yeah, like don't do that shit.
Yeah. Ugh.
That just puts us in a weird position.
Because then we're like, should we even that discourages like I feel like that would discourage me. It'd be like,
Oh,
do I
yeah.
even want to do this anymore?
Yeah, like that's kind of I'm worried about that, but
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know.
I
Hopefully
mean-
we won't care after a few episodes.
Yeah, I think it would be fun. Also, the thought of not being relevant enough to like even start a podcast.
Yeah.
It's like nobody really like knows who I am. Like
Yeah.
I mean, not that I don't have any friends, but just like I don't know. I'm just like some random person like
starting a podcast.
starting a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, is it too much? I don't know. You know?
I mean, we talked to kids in our class, and we got a good amount of people that said that they would listen to it and watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Speaking of that, we also asked those classmates some questions that they want answered. So at the end of this episode, we will answer a question. Yeah, but we want to let you guys know about our social medias. We have everything linked in the description below.
Yep. You can follow us on Instagram. We have a TikTok too, but you can follow us on Instagram at So It Went Like This Podcast. So It Went Like This .podcast. That is, oh my gosh, wait. That is SOITWENTLIKEIN .podcast. I know. When I made that Instagram name, I was like, this is gonna be way too long. But no, everything's linked in the description and also on our channel description as well. We also wanted to take time to say follow our personal social medias.
Yeah.
Because. And they're all linked on the Instagram.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So we have if you guys like have any questions that you want us to answer, or like any stories or topics that you want covered, we have our business email in our description too. So give us an email.
Also, if there's any brands that want to work with us,
Yes.
our email's in the description. I think that'd be so cool. Imagine being like sponsored by our favorite skincare brand.
yeah,
Imagine being like
maybe
sponsored by
one
like
day.
a fitness brand. Oh my god.
That's a
Oh my,
dream.
Gymshark.
Guys, I love Gymshark.
I've yet to order from Gymshark.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I want to.
I have a love-hate relationship with them, but I actually their clothes are
They're really inclusive.
they
I mean,
are, and I love that.
Size inclusive. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I stand for brands like that.
Yeah, me too.
Like, ugh. I got these pair of leggings from Amazon. They're $12. I forget what they're called, but they're so nice.
They were
Sorry,
cute.
I just, like,
They're
had
cute. Are they the ones you wore the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cute.
I have like 2 pairs of them. But the first ones I fell, I tripped, and I ripped them. That was so embarrassing. I literally fell in the middle of the gym. Literally with all my crap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I hate falling in public. That's
Me
so
too.
embarrassing. I fell off the school bus one time.
Yeah, the school bus.
It was picture day, and I was wearing a dress in like
Oh my gosh, when was this?
intermediate school. It's like after elementary, but
Yeah.
probably like 4th grade, honestly. Actually, I think it was 5th grade. But I was wearing a dress, and the hole where your legs come out was it was tight, I guess. And I was trying to step off the very last step onto like the sidewalk or whatever. And I like swung my legs open too wide, and like my dress got caught. And I've like face planted off of the bus.
Gosh.
It was the most embarrassing thing that's probably
so
ever happened to me.
sad.
Yeah, but now it's kind of funny.
Yeah, you like laugh at it now. I would literally be shitting, laughing, and vomiting.
Oh yeah,
crying.
all the emotions. My
All
bus
of
driver was like, "Are you okay?"
I
No.
hate that. Literally, I'm like, does it look like I'm okay? I'm literally bleeding from my knees and I'm crying. Does it look like I'm okay?
Yeah. Today's question, Haley, do you want to read it?
I don't have it. I'm trying to.
Oh, okay. Well, today's question is, how do I deal with mental health?
Mental health.
Mental health. How do I deal with mental health? And what are some coping strategies?
So let's start with the first part of the question. What was it again?
How do I deal with mental health?
Honestly, these questions kind of go hand in hand, so I guess just answer it all at once.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so handling like mental health. I guess like I guess they mean by like coming to terms with the fact that you're like that they're struggling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it's like embarrassing to kind of admit like I mean, I like would be embarrassed sometimes when I would be like, yeah, I don't really like feeling like I don't like getting out of bed, you know? Or like, you know, I feel like really embarrassed about my depression. But honestly, like I'm not saying that it's normal for people to have depression, but so many people go through it, so you're not alone.
Yeah.
And it's so important to remember that, because feeling alone on like a mental health journey when you're really seeking help, I've like felt that before, and it like sucks. It really sucks. I'm sure you have too.
Yeah, coming to terms with like the thought of, at least for me, when I like sat down and was like, okay, something's wrong. That was probably like the scariest thing.
Yeah. And even like saying like this is affecting so much more than just, you know, my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is affecting my whole life. This is affecting people around me. This is affecting my day-to-day life. This is affecting my responsibilities. Like that is so hard to grasp the concept of.
Mhm.
I feel like from other people too.
Yeah.
People need to like understand like other people with mental illnesses and vice versa. Like we all struggle somehow,
We
but
need
like
to listen to each other.
yeah. Cuz like you're going to face hardships in life, you know. Everybody's going to get really like you're going to have these situations. Everybody will have these like hard situations where you're going to have to overcome it. And people with mental illnesses like it usually takes them like it's harder for us to like face those, you know, those
Yeah.
things. And I don't know.
I feel like after coming to terms and maybe reaching out, I think saying it or telling other people that you struggle with this, that can also be scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really I'm not out about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, I'm not super open with people, but I when I talk to other people about mental health, I kind of am scared of like it's like such a serious topic, and I'm
Yeah.
scared I'm going to say the wrong thing and make somebody upset or
trigger them or something. Yeah.
like it's really scary.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to be upset because of something that I said or did.
Yeah. Right.
But also just being like a teenager and like saying I have depression. Like I feel like it's well, of course you do. Like you're a teenager, like this is whatever. Like you don't really
Yes.
You know what I mean?
People like parents, especially adults,
Yeah.
are like it's
Or,
just a
like-
phase. You'll get over it.
Yeah, like grandparents,
Ugh.
like going to like not that I talk about like my personal life when I go to family events, but
I'm not gonna go to a family event and say I want to fucking kill myself right now.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But like I feel like in different like political views and just views on everything has a big
Yeah. No,
It-
for sure.
yeah.
Definitely affects it a lot.
Yeah.
Some coping strategies that honestly like that I
Hold on, one more thing. I would
sorry.
say no, you're good. I would say if you're scared, definitely find like a hotline or something, or next time you go to your doctors, talk to them about it. Ask them like just tell them how you've been feeling, and it can be really hard, but you have to be on that part of your journey.
Mm-hmm. You have to be ready to kind of take the initiative
Yeah.
to like
But
step
also-
up and get help.
If you're scared of how people are going to react, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's good to be open with this stuff so we can all listen to each other and whatnot, but if your parents like don't really or your family or whatever, they don't really believe in it after you've been like diagnosed or you got help, I would just try to keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
It's nothing to be shameful of,
No.
but to avoid that criticism, which can make you feel even worse about yourself.
And some coping strategies.
Yes. Sorry.
You're fine. No, honestly, like just getting at like spilling whatever you have on your mind. It's so therapeutic.
Mhm.
Just talking like in this podcast, I feel like it's going to help us a lot.
Yeah.
And like just letting it out and just letting it into the universe, I think is going to help.
Mhm.
When I was younger, I would set up my stuffed animals. Like when I was like 7 or 8 or 9 or something like that. I would set up my stuffed animals and just kind of like tell them how crappy my day was if I had a bad day.
Yeah.
And like I would just getting it out really helps instead of it bottling up inside. Because when it just like spills over, it's like, I don't know, for me, it's like, it's not like game over, but like, it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
When there's just so much on your chest, like on your chest, on your shoulders, it's like just getting it out alleviates all the weight, most of the weight, you know.
For sure.
And journaling too.
Yeah.
I think-
Journal. Yes,
I think
journaling.
you have more experience
Yeah.
with that.
I started journaling actually after I started going to therapy. I don't really journal per se. I don't really write about how I feel, but I draw how I feel, or I just draw.
You just draw. Yeah, I think that's really
I-
cool.
Yeah, it's therapeutic.
Yeah.
Like taking time for yourself. I'll go outside in the morning, like I'll drink coffee and I'll just draw. I'll listen to music or a podcast,
Yeah.
and I'll just sit out there. And it's important to have me time.
Yeah, it is. I don't think I really valued me time, like personal time, until last year when the pandemic hit. It was like
Oh,
I had
yeah.
like every day to myself.
Yeah.
And it got weird like after a while, but like at the beginning I kind of appreciated it.
Mhm.
Like I did things that I didn't really have time before. Like I would work out
Mhm.
cuz like well, that was also like the peak of my like the beginning of my eating disorder, but like
Mhm.
I don't know, like I was starting to draw. I was starting to
Yeah.
clean my room. I was like starting to organize and stuff. And it was like fun.
Yeah.
Like it was fun to like feel like I had my life together. And then anorexia. And then anorexia.
No, but I feel like at the end of quarantine, I was burnt out because that's when I like
Yeah.
started getting help for everything.
Mhm.
But I was so tired of like seeing the same few people every day,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Why does
it
part of me
just
want like another like I just want like another wave to just knock us back out into quarantine. That's really bad.
I like the break from school.
Me too.
That's terrible.
No, I loved being away from school.
Oh yeah, like
It was so much fun.
I feel like our generation is definitely gonna be stupid, but
Nah.
you know, I feel like I really got to learn about myself over quarantine, so maybe that's all that matters.
Yeah. Same here.
Yes. Thank you, but no thank you.
Okay. Well, that concludes this episode.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Next week we are talking about relationships and jealousy in relationships. So come listen to that. We would love if you would listen. Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening.
Don't forget to follow us on our social medias.
Yeah, and our podcast social medias and our personal social medias. We'll have visual like have visual things too.
Yeah.
We're just finishing up a studio right now and we're trying to find a recording device because
We kind of missed that.
yeah, we kind of missed that this week.
But
anyways, we're giving each other toe high fives.
Yeah.
I don't normally do this, so you should feel special.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
I
Thank you guys
appreciate
for
it.
listening.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Love you.